Hot Radio, the 12 o'clock interview with Jeff Carter.
And today we're talking to Holly from Legends at AFC Bournemouth. Now we're talking about the Pie League. So tell us a little bit about it. What exactly is the Pie League?
Well, the Pie League is part of an awards process that we're going through. We attended the awards dinner last year for Stadium Experience, and we won Matchday Hospitality out of League One. So we are now going for that award and also the Pie Award, which obviously we're talking about. The Pie Award is something that we started 4 weeks ago, and we've risen from 6th place to 2nd place.
Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, that's a short space of time to have risen that high.
Yes, yeah. Very proud.
So how about, obviously the idea is that people have got to vote, so how does that work?
If they just go to the Facebook page, which is the H&C News Football Pie League page, they can place a vote once a week and then replace it again each week until it ends. Every like, share and witty comment will help us gain extra votes.
And also there's an incentive to do that, so what's the actual prize that we can get?
We're saying to fans, if they help us out, obviously with the voting, and send us any ideas or images that we can use, they will win a pie for every home league game next season.
That sounds pretty good, and I've just had one, and they are absolutely delicious. So we're looking for maybe a witty comment, an interesting photo?
Yes, yeah, we've had one supporter send quite a lot of pictures in already, which the H&C have actually used on their Facebook page, and has gained some extra points for us this week.
Now, the team that are ahead are Brighton, so tell us a little bit about them and how we're competing against them.
Brighton are top of the league. They've been up there for a while, since we've actually just joined. They don't do their own pies, they get them from an outside company, and we actually do homemade pies. So
that's the difference, and we're going to talk to Malcolm in just a moment, who's actually the chef. So I would almost say they're kind of cheating, but what do I know about these things? So we've actually got some nicely made pies, so we want people to vote. Can you remind us once again the Facebook address?
Yeah, it's the H&C News Football Pie League.
And the actual pies themselves, so on match days I guess we can get hold of them, and we can try one at Legends anytime?
Yeah, they're sold on match days in all the concourse areas and in the Legends, also during the week as well. And
on the match days, over 1,000 of them are made. The man who makes them are Malcolm, and we're going to talk to him next and find out how do you make 1,000 in one day?
Jeff Carter in the afternoon. Hot Radio.
Madonna and Material World is 14 after 12.
Hot Radio, the 12 o'clock interview with Jeff Carter.
And we're talking to Malcolm, who's the pastry chef at AFC Bournemouth. So this is quite a feat that you have to do. So talk us through it. On match day, you're selling about 1,000 pies. So where does the work start for you?
Well, tomorrow morning we'll be in at crack of dawn. Everything about the pies we actually make. Nothing is is processed or bought in from an outside company. We actually make all the fillings, all the pastry. The pastry we make for the pie is a hot water paste, and to do about 1,000 pies I will have to make at least 40 kilo of pastry to do that. And this Saturday we've got about 500 beef, 400 chicken and about 100 vegetarian. So all the pastry has to be rolled out by hand and then cut out by hand, chilled. All the bottoms to the pastry has to be put in a foil case and then pressed out, which we have a machine for, and then all the fillings put in and then all the tops on. And this takes a good part of almost a full working day, and then all the pies are chilled down, and then on again first thing Saturday morning they have all got to be baked off, and this again will take a good several hours, and they all have to be ready to for collection about 11 o'clock to be taken round to the concourses.
So that's a massive task, isn't it?
Yes, it certainly is. It really is a job for two people, really, because one person can be doing the bottoms, and then we really want sort of like it needs to be like on a conveyor belt, which I think we can look forward to in the future, where we can have it on a conveyor belt, and then it just speed everything up, and hopefully then, if we get into the championship and we get a new stand built and we have to double that, and I think that's what we have to be looking at.
So hopefully a promotion next year and you get your conveyor belt, so that sounds pretty good. Yeah. And for how long have you been making the pies?
Well, we started them last season, and I think, as most people know, I think we finished third. Yeah, and so hopefully, I still think there's still a little bit of work to be done, perhaps with the fillings, and to improve on that a little bit, and then hopefully, if that works out, and maybe we'll finish top this time.
What I like is that they're actually full. I've just tried one of the pies. It's actually full. You get some pies where there's very little filling in there, but lots of fresh air. So I like the fact that you've actually got a nice, juicy filling.
Yeah, that's the difference of everything being made in-house than anything like the fillings being made outside and brought in. You don't exactly know what's gonna turn up, so it's just nice to know that we're actually making them completely from scratch.
And are they available at Legends any day of the week? Can we pop in at any time?
Any day of the week in Legends. Chicken, beef and sausage rolls.
So if you want to try them, come in any day of the week. They're available, and then of course you can vote as well. I will go over the Facebook page once again, so we'll give you the final details after the next song. Eternal and Just a Step from Heaven.
Hot Radio. The 12 o'clock interview with Jeff Carter.
And it's the last part of our 12 o'clock interview. We're talking to Holly from Legends at AFC Bournemouth. So we're talking about the Pie League. So tell us, the last chance now. We want as many votes as we can. Obviously, as we're talking to Malcolm, you can come in. The pies are there every day of the week. So can you remind us how to get in touch? And also, we'd like people to share as well on Facebook.
Yeah. Each sharing, comment, vote each week will help us raise more points. And if you go to the H&C News Football Pie League, or even AFC Bournemouth's Facebook page or Black Label, or the Twitter sites, and you can find out how to vote there.
So we'd like your votes, and we're looking as well. Let's have a bit of a challenge now. What about, photos may get you that prize. So are we looking for something a bit wacky, a really good photo that stands out?
Yes, everyone use their imagination, send us it in. We've had a couple from supporter Steve Brown. He sent us a lot in. So if everyone can get behind it and hopefully get us an award.
So here's the challenge. Steve Brown has got some good photos. Let's see if you can do even better. And remind us, Holly, what's the prize?
You can win a pie at every home league game next season, and also it'll help AFC Bournemouth win another award and obviously be top of the league in both league tables.
And that would be good, wouldn't it? Because I mean, it's good for the town, and
Yes,
if the team does well, it reflects on the town.
Definitely, it might seem a silly award, but to us, we're quite proud that we do homemade pies, and we want everyone to know about it.
And as the winners last year, I mean, it is a serious thing, because the winners last year were Arsenal. So
Yes, we were actually on their table last year at the awards dinner, and they won that award. So
wouldn't that be good if we could follow in the steps of Arsenal? How good is that?
Yep, that would be great, and a big achievement for us as well.
Okay, so we'd love your votes, and share it with others as well. I will give those Facebook details again in 5 minutes' time, so if you didn't have a pen and paper to hand, I will give those, and we'd love your votes.
Hot Radio.
12 o'clock interview today, we were talking to Holly and also Malcolm from Legends at AFC Bournemouth. And if you want to vote for the Pie League, all you need to do is go to the website afcb.co.uk. That's afcb.co.uk. And there's an interesting feature which is under the heading of Help the Cherries Top the Pie League. And I can't honestly tell you that they are absolutely delicious. I was saying I was feeling hungry early on. Not now.
Hot Radio.